But, is the Virgin of Pop a Zionist? Let her silence be the answer. In the 80s, Madonna sang about the love of one another. She didn't understand why it was so hard to love one another, poor and rich, white and black, straight and gay. Until she discovered that it is indeed hard, inconvenient, to love the enemies of your friends. And she used that truth to disturb. In the 90s, Madonna freed sex a little more from religion and then had to apologize, to her friends, with her bedtime stories. In the 2000s, Madonna saw the light and fanatically believed that she was indeed a being of light, the Jewish Virgin of Kabbalah sent to save the materialistic world from existential emptiness. So she had a daughter with a Latino but didn't marry him. Instead, she chose a white British man with whom she also had a white son. She then immaculately adopted 4 black children from Africa. When, in 2013, George Floyd was suffocated to death by a white police officer in public, with the world's eyes streaming from the ubiquitous smartphones, it sparked the Black Lives Matter movement in the racist United States. Madonna, the adoptive mother of 4 black children, appeared fat, limping, and using a cane at the Great March in defense of black lives. For nearly 40 years, the woman was an activist for gays, blacks, and even Latinos. But Madonna forgot to love everyone, including Palestinians. The horrendous deaths of Palestinian children, babies, men, and women for the past 2 years weren't enough for her, and she isn't politically moved. She remained silent, she was lukewarm, and she showed that her rebel heart always had a cause. Instead, Madonna went to dinner and posed for photos with the genocidal President Benjamin Netanyahu and his wife in April 2019, continuing her habit of publicly praising and meeting intimately with Israeli presidents. Before Netanyahu, it was President Shimon Peres. That same year, she even dared to participate in the Israeli-funded, not European, Eurovision Song Contest, an edition in which Israel participated with the song Home, Really, and which already received criticism in 2019 from a group of prestigious British artists who sent a letter to the BBC requesting a boycott of the event. Even Roger Waters, founder of Pink Floyd, would go so far as to personally ask Madonna not to participate. For his part, her manager, partner, and member of Madonna's family since 1992, the Zionist Guy Osiri, Jerusalem, 1972, a man raised and educated in Beverly Hills, USA, who at age 19 caught Madonna's attention and was signed to Maverick. Osiri had to close all his social media accounts and publicly disappear from Madonna's side due to his Zionist comments following the Hamas attacks against Israeli settlers in October 2023. But friends and family are forever, and if we look closely, the Zionist Jew continues to stand by Madonna in all her recent events. That is the Madonna that no one dares to unmask, not even herself. Already in the 1950s, the legendary Audrey Hepburn, as UNICEF ambassador, warned of the massacre of Palestine at the hands of Israel. Audrey Hepburn once said that when you get older, you discover you have 2 hands, one to help yourself and the other to help others. Israel's vileness and cruelty have lasted 70 years, there's no way to justify Madonna's choice. There's no solidarity in Madonna with the Palestinians and their cause, which is the same as the civilized world's. There's no sacrifice of comfort in this Madonna, who remains silent and makes noise with her pop veils in favor of Israel. A caricature, that's what the greatest icon of popular culture of the last century has now become. Nearly half a century of advances in human and civil rights are not going down the drain on her. No, she's just an entrepreneurial artist, perhaps the greatest, but like so many other women. She's above all a person who doesn't and could never live up to the icon we created for her. Even if that doesn't fill us with pride.